I've for a while now wanted to document the process of me writing and recording a song. And how I do it. Oftentimes I'll try and think along the lines of a bit of theory. It would be cool if I could maybe write something that starts on the fourth chord of the key, and then go to sometimes like that. In some cases, it's just muscle memory type of stuff. Okay, I didn't actually say beforehand what I'm using. I'm actually using the little Mackie Onyx Artist 1.2 audio interface. It's a 2-channel USB interface. It's very cool. It's actually USB powered as well. So if you were to travel, you could probably fit this into your laptop bag and record and do stuff in a hotel room somewhere with earphones. So just in terms of, and I run this straight into my Dell laptop, i7 laptop, and I use Reaper, the DAW, and Guitar Rig and the Native Instruments, and then a couple other things. So I thought I'd just take my little Epiphone Les Paul Jr. and just play around with it. I've dialed in a nice guitar tone here on my Native Instruments Guitar Rig, and this is basically the amp setup is they call it a Fu Monkey Grat. So it's basically a dual gratifier and a Marshall sort of dual amp setup. Something along those lines. So yeah, I don't have a style in mind. It's just something that I like. Oh, let's see what goes. Okay. See if I can work with that a little bit. Okay, so I've decided on a tempo of about 135, and I've changed up the phrasing a little bit. I don't know, it just sounds a little bit more immediate. Ooh, what's that? Wait a minute. Okay, so that could be a nice little... Okay. So that's A minor 7. Yeah. Relative minor to major. Oh, I love that. Same as from the major, root major, to the root minors. That's cool, because I sometimes struggle to get like a phrasing, what's the word, change up my rhythms a little bit. I struggle with that oftentimes, but this is a nice one. It's almost like a little bit of a funk feel. So I'm going to play around with that and see what happens. And I know that I want to bring the chorus straight out of the root, maybe into the fourth of the minor. Nah. Yeah, bring it to the minor. Yeah, that'll be cool. Cool. Okay, so I've got basically all the little bits and bobs that I like. I haven't rehearsed to play them together at all. So what I generally do is I write like a scratch guitar track. So I've got all the little pieces and I play it, and I try and record it good enough that that can actually stay as a master guitar track if need be. Oftentimes I'll re-record it, but I record each section as best I can, because right after that then I do drums, and that's where I sort of build the song structure. With the drums, while programming the drums, and I'll use the little bits and pieces and build the song from there, the structure, chorus, verse, whatever, interlude. I don't have a melody in mind at all. I don't have lyrics, nothing. Scratch track has sort of this kind of happened. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to try and lay down this track now, and then we can do the drums. Lately I've been using a free drum plugin, Max Synths. It's a free thing. I just really like the sound, so I'm going to try and build a groove, and yeah, I'd work on that a little bit, and let's see what happens. Okay. It's what my first pattern looks like. Yeah. Okay, so it'll come intro, and then it'll come in with. Like a little cowbell. And I'm panning it left to right, but you probably won't be able to hear it here now. So this was a little bit of editing, now it comes into the main riff. Drum should come in. Odd cymbal. Okay, I like that. Okay, so the verse section is done. Okay, so programming MIDI drums is fun, but it's tiring. I get a little bit pedantic about stuff, but it's fun. Time for the bass guitar. I need to find a nice tone. I use a Chord GB75 5-string bass. It's the only bass I really have, and it is amazing fun. The action's a bit high, it needs a bit of a setup, but it works great. That's just the DI sound that you're hearing now, so let's see what we can do in terms of bass amps. I'm probably not going to play a very active bass line. It'll probably be something just holding the beat, going along with the guitar, doubling up on the guitar. Probably not something that my songs tend to be very dense, especially the guitar tracking. I love putting like 4, 5, 6 guitar tracks in there, but that makes it very dense, and so there's not a lot of space for bass to to really play expansive parts, so this is quite a busy song as is. So I mean, here and there I might have a little bit of a inversion or something, but I'm basically just going to try and follow the guitar and just see where on the neck, it sounds best, and see if I can, but maybe something just a little bit more aggressive. I'll probably play with a plectrum just to get a slightly sharper attack. I use a Hetfield, a Dunlop Hetfield, what's it, Wolf, Fang, something. I can't see anymore. There's no more writing left on it. But yeah, I think it's the White Fang or Black Fang Dunlop. It's nice because I can use it for guitar and for bass. It's stiff enough for bass. Who knows? Let me just record. I can always add a bit of gain and drive. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of dirt there. Okay, so that's the bass sound I'm gonna run with for now. Okay, tracks are armed. I'm just gonna play. I didn't really rehearse anything. I'm just gonna see how far I get, and, let's hope for the best. I can't decide if I should play along or if I should just keep like a rolling, just run on the E. La 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 la. To work on it. I think I've got it. I like that. I actually played through the chorus and it seems fine. I'll have a listen through and see if anything needs to be re-recorded. I'll do that. Straight to A, straight to B, so very simple. It's the melody, and I'm reckoning there should be a melody here that's quite significant, and I don't want it to be muddled by too many notes. Here I want to do a run-up. B, augmented 7. Into a little interlude. I'll still listen through all the takes and make sure that it's all, but this is kind of what it's sounding like at the moment. I want to add a little bit of texture, so then I'm going to see if I can maybe play a harmony of the riff, the main riff, and see how that sounds. Before that, I'm using my DIY telly that I made out of a bookshelf and single coils, because I want a little bit more of the articulation of the notes, just a little bit of brightness, whereas the Les Paul Jr. gave us a bit more bottom end and crunch. This is a little bit higher, especially if you're out on the bridge pickup. Neck makes it a bit dark. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. Okay, so I've played around with this a little bit. So if my theory is not letting me down, the harmony to the main riff should sound like this. It's on the thirds mainly, so it'll be. What if we do the fifth as well? So that was the third. Let's see if we can do the fifth. I'm going to need to try and work it out. Let's see what it sounds like in the actual riff. Very cool. Let's try and get some of the other little textures. It's great. We're going to work on that. So a part of working on a song is actually driving around in my car and listening back at it, and then also listening to other musicians. I mean, I drive a lot for work, and like right now I'm in peak hour traffic in the afternoon, and it's slow going, and so I turn the music up loud and I listen, you know, and you get ideas, especially production and arrangement. It's not song ideas per se, it's more sort of what's the stuff that you can do and you can get away with, you know. You get an idea of, you know, just what were these chances that these guys took with the songs they had, and what arrangements did they try, and just instrumental ideas and stuff. And it's not so much about copying any of that, it's just opening doors in my mind, you know, by listening to it. And as I'm sitting here, I often sit and think, and through the song I sit and hum the riff. And yeah, when I get back home, you know, I'm filled with inspiration, ready to record. If it works on acoustic, I mean, it says to me that the songwriting is on point. It's work. If you can bring it down to acoustic and it's still a song, then it's cool. It's also a nice way for me to work on melodies and just be able to sit and sing, and often just write lyrics. So yeah, you got to play clean. So it's a nice way just to workshop your song. I mean, I've got the arrangements down and stuff, but there's still sections. I'm still thinking about the bridge. And then it's nice to just sit and work it on an acoustic guitar and see what happens. But the other night I was just, you know, with this, it's, if you're watching this maybe in another time than what we're going through now, it's sort of the middle of the COVID-19 virus outbreak in 2020, and there's quite a bit of hysteria going around. And I was just thinking through some of the things that's going on, and especially the misinformation that's going around. A couple of lines that came into my mind was, misinformation is for free, I guess we'll have to see, are you next visit me? And I just had to quickly, and I made a note on my phone, and I actually just kept going, sort of with this song in mind. And I was sitting at work now, I just finished some work for a client. So I took out my USB microphone, and I'm just recording scratch tracks, you know, basically while I'm waiting for the client to send me some more information and stuff that I need to do here at work. The unknown grows signs, warns misinformation is for free. Well, not for free. I think I'm gonna keep that take. Let's try again. Sign groans. Information is for free. I just wrote lyrics for the chorus with sort of something humming it along to what was playing in the background. Whew. this might sound terrible, so let's see. Here I actually need another line. Okay, I wrote another line quickly, let's see. Not working, not working, not working. Turns out I actually need a couple more lines, but let's see. Ooh, here. Nah. One more time. Panic. Oh. Dry vocal, remember? I like that bit. I like that God, it's clear we need you here more. But that middle section sounds, that chanty bit. I think I might have a solution for that horrible little. I'm gonna do stuff with harmonies. I like singing in sometimes 3-part harmony when I record songs. That's the bit I thought I wrote completely. Obviously that was rubbish. And the moment I started working on the song, I mean, that's how it went. Yeah. Lyrics is tough, man. I like lyrics, but it's tough. So I've got a couple of plans for the solo. I've been playing through it. I'm not a shredder, so let's see what I can do. I want to do that, I have to do that. I've been wanting to add a bit of piano to the bridge section, which is that E major to F, but I'm keeping it in the E. It's an harmonic minor, I'm not sure. Melodic minor, I'm not sure. Anyways, and so I've got my clavinova, and I learned to play piano, and my dad bought it in 1986, and I'm going to try something now with a bridge. Look at all that 80s technology right there. Buttons and little jigs. So that's what it sounds like soloed. Very untidy. So it doesn't sound that great. So I'm going to try another one. Just another go. So it's time to start recording the actual lyrics, because obviously what I did when I wrote the scratch lyrics, I was recording through a USB mic, and it's close proximity and it makes the voice sound very boomy. Also I wanted to change some of the lyrics. You know, I always start with the outline and then I start breaking it down, and got something I think is okay. Systems fail and chaos comes calling, who will it be? And fear comes calling, who will it be? Scared mind content. Scared minds. Minds. Notes, notes, notes. Okay, I'm gonna do a bunch of takes of that. I've done 5 takes. I'm very bad at singing in a fried vocal. As you can hear, my voice is already starting to, but it's the only way I can get a bit of grit. I'm not probably that warmed up, but yeah, let's see what happens. Take number 6. That'll have to suffice. Since I'm already in the gravelly voice bit, I'm gonna now move over to the second verse, which is way later in the song. Just want to sing through the phrasing. Politicians. Politicians take the chance for free publicity. Let's do it. Yeah, no. So it's chorus time. Panic fills the land. God knows the deck seems stacked. It's so clear. God, we need you here. No, I should get my voice right and ready. So, last night I was recording harmonies and the main vocals, and what I do is I leave all the takes there. Some of them are horrible, but what I do is I then go and I sit and listen through them. So I've already sort of sorted through the main melody. Now I'm going through the chorus harmonies and seeing how they each sound. So I'll break each take up even in smaller sections so you can build up your perfect take line by line. So that's the lower harmony I'm currently listening to, and then I have a high harmony as well. Okay, so that high harmony is not tight at all. So I'm going to listen through all the takes and then build up my take. So this actually takes a long time, and I listen with it with the effect that I'm going to use on it. I listen to it dry a couple of times, but there's always a little bit of reverb on my voice, a little bit of compression, and a bit of EQ. So yeah. Literally the only instrument I don't play on this track is the drums that I program, but I even play my own percussion, and that includes a tambourine. I like doing it myself. That should be enough. Just a little info on the eggs that I use. This I bought at like a plastics shop, and it's just a little plastic egg, and I put some rice in there. It's quite a soft plastic, so it gives you quite a soft warm sound. And then this is a shaker I bought at the toy shop, and this is a little bit closer to like your Toka ones. It's quite a hard plastic with a hard rice or something on the inside, and it's got quite a bright sound. So what I do is I use them together, or like this, and you can do all sorts of different things with shakers. They're actually quite amazing. And then I put a bit of EQ on them, obviously. This I bought at a 7-Eleven. It's got a horrible sound, but I EQ it to where I need it to be. So I took my Smasher caster, and that's the Strat bold I did, my first DIY Strat guitar. And I laid another really dirty, fat sort of tone into the rhythm as well. So just give it a little bit of sludge, that type of thing. And now it sounds nice and fat, so I'm rendering it out now and have a listen to it in Wave to see what it sounds like. So, there's a song by a South African outfit called Aching, and the song is called Know Your Bones. And there's a line in the song that says, "A song is never finished, only abandoned." And I think there's similar sort of quotes out there in the art world as well. But I think that's pretty accurate. You know, you can keep fiddling on a song, but ultimately you gotta say, look, it's done. I'm over it, and just release it. And I suppose that's what I'm gonna do now.